Which leads me to the most fun part of this, I think, which is last looks. So no pressure.
It makes me clammy.
I know. What's your favorite movie?
Okay, see, I'm really bad with like singular favorites.
I'm going to fill in here and vamp for 1 sec.
Do it.
Either people have their answer and are like, it's this.
Yeah.
Or most people are like, well, that's the scariest question you could ever ask a person, especially a creative person. Like, how dare you?
I have like a collection.
Yes, absolutely.
Is that allowed?
And it is more than allowed. Okay. And it is also like, as I say ad nauseum, we contain multitudes, you know.
Yes.
Say Anything is my favorite movie of all time, which is why Lloyd Dobler is over my shoulder and why I named my production company after that.
Yes.
But I also like want to talk to you about Working Girl and the Royal Tenenbaums and Out of Sight and Heat and The Fugitive.
Yes.
And, you know, all of the things and Almost Famous. So
all the posters on the wall or no?
Yeah,
almost.
I know you can't see these posters. Almost Famous is over here. The only true currency in this bankrupt world is what you share with someone else when you're uncool. And Dazed and Confused. And like, you know, we contain multitudes.
Yeah,
so what are some of your favorite movies, we'll say?
Yes. Okay. So yeah, some of them are more like artist, like inspiration, made me want to try to make things, movies that I revisit over and over again, and things that fall. That said, also I said this out loud to Abby on the car ride over when I was trying to come up with answers. It's that together with, and maybe this very connected to the artistry part of it, films that made me feel like my human belongs in the world because there are other humans. And not even like from like a plot or character point, like, but from sensibility and poetry and a way of seeing the world or metabolizing the world. So two films that sort of fall in that category for me are Moonlight and I Am Love.
Ooh.
Barry Jenkins' film and Luca Guadagnino, early Luca.
Yes.
Old school Luca, Tilda Swinton.
I'm embarrassed to admit I haven't seen I Am Love.
Most people haven't.
Yes. No, I'm really glad because this is what I want from Last Looks. Like, I will now go watch that this weekend.
Yay. It's one of those films, I think, because I've also been trying to get Abby to watch it for a long time. And every time I'm like, how about tonight? It feels like an undertaking.
Yes.
But let me promise you, the minute you hit play, it's just, if you're anything like me, you will like get swallowed into the world.
I can't wait.
It's operatic. I just love it so much for very many reasons.
Yes.
Moonlight similarly couldn't be more different in a film, but just the way Barry made that film. Yeah, that to me, the poetry and the humanity contained within it, like, is something like I haven't felt that moved by a film in a long time.
Okay, those are amazing choices.
And then sort of more just like, movies I love that I can watch over and over again and that still feel like I want to make movies like this are Mike Mills's Beginners and Joachim Trier's The Worst Person in the World, or any Joachim Trier. I'm like, any director in the world I'd love to work with, it's him.
That movie blew the doors off.
Wait, yeah, those two. Oh, and then my just like, am I going to pretend this isn't the truth? Notting Hill.
This reminds me, what I always laugh about is that moment, that line on Friends, Matt and I always say this to each other, where it's one of the best Friends episodes ever. Are you a Friends person?
Oh, yes.
Okay, I mean, you're not an animal.
My religion. It's our household's religion growing up, actually.
Correct.
Yeah.
Thank you. This makes me so happy. We will always laugh about the trivia episode when they ultimately have to trade apartments. And basically, what does Rachel say is her favorite movie? Dangerous Liaisons. What is Rachel's actual favorite movie? Weekend at Bernie's. And that's what I always feel. So like the Notting Hill answer is also that.
It's so good.
I have a weird, not blind spot, but like I saw it once. I thought it was all right.
Wow.
That's it. How weird.
Fair.
I definitely need to revisit it. Love Hugh Grant. I don't know what it was. Like, and I think I loved Four Weddings so much.
Yep.
Love
Actually, where do you fall on that?
Love Actually.
And you don't love Notting Hill.
I love Actually.
I mean.
No, I know. I think I just need to revisit it.
I kind of love when someone doesn't like something that is generally agreed upon as.
It's more like I was like neutral. I was like, sure. And I just never thought about it again.
I love this.
This is also,
I'm into this.
I remember talking to someone about this once. Like, I've never seen Legends of the Fall. No interest.
Neither have I. Same. No interest. Is that the one with Brad Pitt on a horse?
Yes. And Matt Smith is like I might divorce you at this point. Like,
No,
it's the greatest movie ever made. What are you talking about? Blah, blah.
Wow.
We're going to, like, make the kids watch it soon, and so I will see it. But I'm like,
Yeah, same.
It's just weird. Anyway. Okay, these are amazing choices. Desert island albums. You are stranded on a deserted island.
Okay, I'm going to suck at this answer too.
2 albums with you to help maintain your sanity until you're rescued. What are they?
Okay, question. Can it be one compilation album?
Yes, and you are
that
now,
I invent.
I think you are the 3rd person to be like, so this question kind of sucks, and it's a compilation.
It doesn't suck. I want to hear everyone else's answers because listening to whole albums of things is something that I want to practice. It would be a compilation because I would like one album of music with me on this desert island that allows me to dance. To feel things and maybe cry if I need to, and then to sort of feel like life-affirming gratitude for like how beautiful the world is. And to me, that would include Janet Jackson's Together Again, because nothing is a fail-safe will make me dance and feel so alive, but that song.
Yes.
Joni Mitchell's Both Sides Now. Maybe it would be
of Love Actually.
Yes.
Oh, Emma Thompson.
One of the greatest scenes of all time.
Performance. Yeah,
yes.
Oh my God, the greatest silent scene of all time.
Definitely Aretha Franklin's Don't Let Me Lose This Dream, because that is our first dance at our wedding song, and it's like so special to me.
Don't let me lose this dream.
If you don't know it, it's a little known Aretha song.
I don't know it.
And it's extraordinary.
Oh, I can't wait to listen.
Of course. And then honestly, shout out to Emile Mosseri, probably a number of songs from the score of Minari, because that music makes me feel
all the things.
Like a human being who's part of a world.
That movie got such amazing acclaim when it came out, and Stephen Yeun's performance, and I love that movie. I love that movie so much, and haven't revisited it, and need to. Like, that is the most beautiful human. I love that movie.
That movie.
Great choices. Oh my God. Oh, I love it so much. Okay, wait. Books. Because you are one of my friends who always has amazing recommendations. You are the one. You do. Do you not know this? I'm like, I wonder what Jodi's reading now. Or like, I read something recently and like my instinct was to text it to you. You told me to read Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow, which, holy shit, do I love that book.
God.
And but again, just the way that you articulate your feelings. I just remember being like, I'm racing to the library to get that. And then I devoured it.
PR instead?
Exactly. Absolutely not.
Something.
So what is either your favorite book of all time or a book you're reading now that's really stayed with you and you recommend?
I can't stop recommending to people, and I'm sorry that I haven't yet to you. A book that actually I watched Abby finish on the plane back from New York with a tear running down her face, no joke, and then just like handed it to me. So I'm probably stealing what would have been her answer too. But it is a book that I believe was published in 2022 by a writer, Catherine Schultz, who is a Pulitzer Prize winner. I don't know if it was for this book or for something else, but it's nonfiction. It's a memoir. But it's also so much more than a memoir, in my opinion. It's called Lost and Found.
Okay.
And it is about loss and love, basically. She lost her father in the same year, I think, or maybe as meeting her wife. And it is so profound. She digs into a lot of research too, historical context and research about losing things and like what happens in the human psyche as we lose things, what happens when we find things, the act of discovery, connection. She also writes in a way, and I have this experience very infrequently, even though I love to read, and reading generally does this to me, but Catherine's writing in particular, I find like reorganizes my brain in a way that I seek out so much. Feels like taking 10 deep breaths when I'm reading. It's like very special, very special book.
I can't wait to read this.
Yeah.
And to weave the dog thing in just real quick here. Talk about loss. I remember me and Jesse had lunch right after you guys had lost a dog. And then right after I lost Henry, and again, just wanted to connect with people who understood loss, right, in that way. And what happens to the brain when you lose your dog, that person. They are people, they're better than people.
Yes.
When the dog who is just with you all the time, the disorienting nature of a loss. I can't wait to read this because I'm so fascinated by psychology, and also like there are physical things that happen
without a doubt.
Yeah.
She also, it's one of the, I finished it and I was like, and I will read this once a year because she
love that.
really addresses, like, it's also, speaking of loss, the one thing that is guaranteed.
Yep.
All of us are going to lose everyone and everything we love.
Oh my God.
Whether we go first or they go first.
Let me say,
it's a guarantee.
Even that Flaming Lips song, do you realize I can't listen to because that is the concept of the song. Do you realize everyone you know one day will die? And I'm like, no. It's too heavy to hold. Yeah. And also, exactly, it is the only guarantee.
It's the only guarantee. And I also, like, I have a lot of anxiety.
And you've had
about
real
it.
Loss.
I have. But I also, like, from a very young age, remember, like, my parents leaving to go out for dinner for the night, like, and irrationally being completely overtaken by the fear that they were going to die.
Yes.
And I sometimes still feel that when Abby leaves the house, I'm like, I get, maybe it's my OCD, but I have to, like, say goodbye the right way. Or, like, some days are worse than others, or better than others, depending on how you reframe it, Jodi. But, like, I have tried to embrace thinking about death and loss because I also think, is it Taoism? There is some spiritual practice that has you think about 3 people you love's deaths each day and your own when you start the day, because the idea being that, like, it fills you with gratitude and eliminates taking anyone and life for granted. And that practice, as scary as it is like, yeah, like it could change tomorrow.
Absolutely. I feel like I have 900 things to say in response to that, but I'm going to spare anyone listening and you, and we'll do this off camera. Wow. I can't wait to get this book. Catherine Schultz, Lost and Found.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last question. What TV are you either watching right now and loving, or revisiting? Can be, rewatching The Sopranos or watching it for the first time or whatever it is. But what do you recommend?
Can you believe I've never seen The Sopranos?
You're not the first person to say that.
I know. I do need to do that. I feel like I've talked ad nauseum about how much we're obsessed with The West Wing, so I won't do that here. But no, we weirdly, late to the party, just absolutely binged The Gilded Age. All seasons.
Someone else brought this up. I still have never seen an episode.
It's so silly.
And apparently I don't know how to live my life. It's great. Carrie Coon's just like unreal.
To me, it feels like pure fantasy. I'm like, it's peak escapism. There is nothing about this that resembles my experience of life. There's America and racism and those things exist. But like, people are in... everyone's just sipping tea, gossiping. That's the whole show, basically. But they're just talking about each other.
Okay, so it's like real life.
Yes, the stakes are so high, but they are so low. It's so fun. It's so fun, and everyone is so good in it.
Yes.
And it's gorgeous.
Stacked cast, exactly. So beautiful.
Yes.
And as you're saying, like, and this is a lot, this is how TV always was to some degree, and movies too, of course, but I find it is like all of our therapy in between our therapy sessions at this point. My best friend Amy and I will often have days where we're like, the only thing that can help this is getting in bed and watching It's Complicated. I need a Nancy Meyer's Kitchen, and I just need like the coziest, gives me enough. It's not mindless, but it's not a heavy lift either.
Yes.
And it's beautiful. Pretty People, Pretty Places is what Amy and I always call that.
I'm not actually usually that. When stuff is hard, I still like go in for the hard, like, let me feel the feelings.
Yeah.
But lately, less so.
Yes.
Wonder why.
Exactly. Nothing going on, guys.
Yeah, no, everything's so cool.
But on that note, I'm going to say thank you so much. This was
Thank you for having
even more
me.
delightful than I thought it would be, and I knew it was going to be fucking delightful.
You're the best.
This is delightful. Oh my God. I love you. Thank
love
you so much. And I don't know how to
pleasure.
end a podcast,
No,
so I'm going
we'll
to get
just
up
keep
and
singing.
give you a hug.
Okay, watch this.
Here we go. I love you.